Lakers Nuggets. The Nuggets. Um, it hasn't looked perfect every time. There's had been moments where it just looks really good both times. I think game two was interesting because the Lakers did hold the lead for most of the game. Game one, the Nuggets kind of dominated for a long time. Lakers got back in it late. Lakers got back into this, or Lakers started out well in this last one, and then the Nuggets went on a run in the fourth quarter that kind of just ran them off the court. It was interesting. Jamal Murray had that was great. Jamal Murray had his fourth 20-point fourth quarter in the playoffs, and nobody else has two. And like the only people that have two are like Jordan and like Kareem or something. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamal Murray and something else. But yeah, any thoughts on the Nuggets Lakers overall as we're 2 games in?
Go first. I'm trying to pull up this.
Well, I can speak. I'll let y'all talk game two because I saw game one for that one. I slept through it. But game one, it just seemed like that was kind of a fill out, interesting fill out for the Lakers, and they were able to get back into the game. And if they have anything for him based off of what I saw in that one, and it's interesting to see him just play to this level on this entire the toughest competition yet for him after first round being first round and him handling business with Minnesota, but Phoenix being kind of a depleted, just that helped or not. But I think this is being kind of his first challenge. And I think it seems like after the game one that I saw and then game two them getting the win, like he's stepping up to the plate. And last thing I say before let y'all talk game two though is Malone in the presser was talking a lot. And I was like, Malone, you need to calm down. He was just saying he seemed mad. Like, he was really mad talking about the media coverage of after game one being that the Lakers had adjustments to make and what the adjustments the Lakers were going to make. And I'm just like,
hold on,
you like felt like it's like an old man. And it's like, bro, listen to a different podcast, bro. It's like change this, like you this makes you that man. You know, right? Just because you're the coach now, you got your team pointed out. Like I think he's doing. I think it's what he's doing to give the team fire. Like all the year, I think he really leans into like the they don't believe kind of thing. I think he looks for maybe he's looking for it because it just did feel a little over the top. Like bro, like I don't know. It's kind of weird that my coach is to detailed shit to be like complaining about people talking about the people talking about the adjustment. It's the Lakers. Like, what do you expect? Like, it's LeBron James. Like, and
Yeah, no.
Like, I'll let y'all talk game two.
No,
or if y'all want to touch on Mike Malone, that's my guy though. I mean, he told Klay Thompson to sit your ass down and play some defense, and Klay been listening ever since. That was the man that told him to. Mark Jackson did too. Mark Jackson just said a lot of other shit. He wasn't a reliable messenger for the Warriors all the time. So.
The Mike Malone thing. I mean, he's always been interesting. I feel like that's kind of been his MO in a weird way. Like it is kind of annoying when he does it, but he is pretty consistent about because it's like getting a lot of it defending his team, but he also goes out of his way to defend kind of himself a lot of the times too. But I think it's just kind of part of. I don't know. You get fired. Might be a thing that happens when you get fired from a team you had no business getting fired from. So you always feel like you got to be caping for like you being good at your job. But it's definitely his MO. Sorry, Jordan. You said you were looking up something you wanted to bring in.
Oh no, game two stats.
Oh yeah, getting it up.
AD.
Yeah, that's a rough one, man. He's back on his. I feel like just they kept dominating the Warriors, so we ignored the fact that he might be kept it going. But it seems like he's back on his every other game shit.
18, 4 for 15, and 4 fouls too. Yeah, I don't know. I want to say Nuggets. I want to say Nuggets Heat final, but there's a part of me that still thinks the Lakers.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
it's like the spot the Celtics are in is so rare this late into the playoffs to be down 0-2 while going on the road. And it's like the Lakers still like that's the Lakers won the next 2 games. We got a series, so we're still sitting in that place. And again, I don't know if you take much from game one, but they did. I mean, you do the work to make the game like competitive. Like that's realer, and that's real. It wasn't like a fake comeback. Like they were actually back into the game a little bit in
Yeah.
game one, and like game two, they had the lead for a lot of that game, and it really was a fourth quarter. I think somebody pointed out like in the fourth quarter, the Nuggets didn't necessarily adjust to what happened in game one. Like you know how the Warriors Lakers the Lakers put
Hmm.
AD on somebody that's not Draymond so he can stay in the paint, and you can't pull him out with the pick and roll. Like they were just putting Steph in the pick and roll with AD like over and over to just try to open things up for everybody. But then the Lakers make the adjustment. Everybody
Yeah.
was asking to put Wiggins, like put if he's gonna guard Wiggins, put Wiggins in the screen action. And Kerr was like, "Oh, with Steph and Draymond, we're comfortable with that, so we want to do it." But the Nuggets kind of did the same thing. Like they didn't fix anything this time with the whole Rui's gonna guard Jokic, so AD can roam the paint kind of setup. Instead, they just like made a bunch of threes. Like Jamal Murray just got hot. Like that was the only difference this time around. So it'd be interesting to see. I
Yeah.
don't know. The Nuggets part of it is the Nuggets
Yeah.
offense just feels inevitable, right? Like you're gonna have moments like that because even when they're not playing perfectly, they just it's five players that can all score, like a couple that are like amazing at scoring. You could argue a few that are amazing at scoring that all are willing to pass and cut and move. So there's just it's going to be impossible to stop night in and night out, and that's probably not changing. But it seems like the thing the Lakers have figured out as far as putting AD on someone else, at least for Spurs. I don't know if you can get away with doing that for a whole game, and it seems like Ham thinks so
Hmm.
too. But still in the back pocket, it's still been effective.
They could
Go ahead.
make this game three close, have some momentum at home, hopefully, or just
Mm-hmm.
if you haven't having the adjustment work still, and it seems like them making
Mm-hmm.
shots at home seems to be like you're saying, kind of what makes you like the game three being like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the Lakers aren't terribly fearful going down, coming back home, I guess, and just thinking that they can have a better shot of closing the game out, winning, and having the momentum on their side, and hopefully having just open for them, I guess, just kind of a really big game from
Mm-hmm.
one of the perimeter players. But I guess what I was gonna say is here you kind of explain what did Jokic have last game? How much points did Jokic have
Felt
last
like
game?
a game where he had to.
23, 17 rebounds, and 12 assists.
That's
9 for
crazy.